Sometimes you just gotta rock out and have some fun. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Call Me Mr. Broadstreet. So this week I'm going to go over some finds that I picked up recently, some items during the Labor Day weekend. There's still some longer footage I'm going through from my trip down on the Cape. So I got these both from Spinnaker Records. Spinnaker Records is in Hyannis for anybody in the area. I highly recommend them. Everybody there is so nice. The staff is so nice there. Big shout out to Cameron. I really enjoy going to your shop. Even way before this channel, I always enjoyed going to the shop. So you'll have seen the items in the intro, but I figured let's go ahead and put them up again. This is the first item right here. Now, let's see if we can focus in a little bit on that. And, oh yeah. This is a reprint right here. This is a reprint of a Wings poster. This is probably during the 1972 tour, the 1972 University tour. In fact, on the poster itself it says Leeds University Union with MAM. Don't quite know what that means. Saturday the 19th of May. It doesn't give a specific year, but again, I would have to narrow it down to 1972 since it's Wings and that was their first university tour. 7:30 refractory tickets, £1. Wow. Imagine paying £1 for a Paul McCartney ticket these days? Never going to happen, folks. Absolutely not going to happen. So they also just have something about from Union Embarkers, Leeds, and postal applications accepted. Again, this is just a really cool little item. I really haven't seen anything quite like it before. Now, obviously, this is a reprint. They sell lots of reprints in the store. They had one or two George Harrison solo posters in there that were the same size. This is already within the case right here. I'm going to have to figure out if I want to get this framed and where I want to display it as. It might even shake up the background a little bit. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But this is really just a lot of fun to have. And, again, I think somebody out there in one of the Facebook groups, probably Paul Sally. Paul, I think you probably saw something similar to this as well, if I remember correctly. But, very cool poster. Again, just very cool artwork. I mean, it is Paul up on there, so it's not a band shot. But, of course, Paul McCartney Wings, as it states on the poster, which, again, is right here. And then, of course, you got to see in the photos itself. For the intro for this video, yeah, just, really cool to have. Again, kind of very, sort of psychedelic, a lot of good, colors on it and everything. So, just really fun to pick up. It caught my eye. I said, you know what, why not? And I think it was something like $15, $15 and some change with tax and everything. So, really cool item number one that I found at Spinnaker Records. And don't worry, I'm going to go ahead and, link to the description below their location and everything. So that way if folks are in the area, feel free to visit. Believe me, it's a favorite spot of mine. It has been for more than a couple years at this point. So just to give a little shout out to them as well. Now we've got the second item that I also bought from them. And before I get that, I hope everybody's enjoying the videos. If you do, please give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And today we're getting to the unboxing of the McCartney 1, 2, and 3 set. Now, I know off the bat, maybe it's not super essential if you already own the albums, but it looked like a nice set, and you know what, this set was about $40, $39.99 plus tax. But again, Cameron was so nice, I said, hey, I noticed the vinyl for about, $89, $90, something like that. I said, do you have the CD version? So he pulls this out, which you already saw in the video, but let's go ahead and get a little bit of that right there. There we go. We got right there. And you'll see the back. Again, I know the original photos do it a lot more justice. And that's the beauty and the magic of editing as well, that, getting those photos in there so people can pause, you can focus on them. There's certainly much better, quality of photographs than what I can put up on the camera. But just to give an idea, so I'm going to go ahead and do a first-time unboxing, as it were. I'm going to go ahead and take the shrink wrap off this. Got my handy knife. Again, knives are not toys. For any kid that may be watching out there, this is not a This is not a channel for kids, but for any kids that might be watching out there for some reason, knives are not toys, be careful. You know the drill. I'm being very careful. Again, I don't want to end up at the hospital. That would not be fun. So go ahead and take off the plastic wrap first. Again, yeah, that would make for a much more interesting video, I know. Maybe there's somebody out there that's hoping I'll actually do it one day on camera and capture it. And if I do, believe me, you'll know it. But go ahead and take that off of here. So, packaging is nice and sturdy, as I'm just taking the shrink wrap off right here. So again, we got the shrink wrap itself totally off now. Now there's no going back. And I didn't quite realize at first that this actually does come off, but this is the card right here. There we go. It's got the design for McCartney 1, 2, and 3 respectively. It's got the track listing for McCartney right here, McCartney 2, and McCartney 3. I know some of the light is reflecting off of it, which is, again, why I'm glad I got those photos to begin with. The first thing I'm noticing with this is actually kind of nice. I like, we get the front cover right here. You got the side of the set right here. And this right here, this is a nice little detail. 1, 2, and 3. Obviously 1 being released in 1970, 2 being released in 1980, and 3 being released in 2020. So kind of just some nice little details to have, again, as it's as I'm taking everything out. Now, we've got the albums themselves. I'll get to those first, and I see a couple of the photos that were in the descriptions. We've got the album right here, and it's, yeah, it looks like pretty similar to the basic gatefold sleeve designs that we've had right here. If we've, I know I've bought the albums before, so again, is it absolutely essential? I say good to great. I mean, it's nice to have, certainly. If you've never bought them before, this is a nice package to buy. But, you know, we got the album gatefold right here, which I've probably shown previously, but there's the inside photo. There's the back. This was actually meant to be the back cover, which became the front cover. This, in and of itself, was meant to be the front cover. That's Paul. That's Mary right there, at a very, very young age, obviously. We get the CD itself. Try to focus on that a little bit. So we get the green apple label with McCartney right there. So again, you know, nice. There's no bonus tracks that I notice, at least on this first one right here. There's just the standard album. It'll be nice to sort of listen to or re-listen to. I'd have to see what the sound is like on these. Again, this is my first time opening these, so I don't know what the sound is like. Next up, we get the second album in the trilogy, released in 1980. That's McCartney 2. Now, I like the nice glossiness of this photo, actually. I'm not sure if this has been on the past releases, but, you know, released in summer of 1980 versus this one right here, released in summer of 1970. We got, yeah, that's nice and glossy right there. And we'll move on to the back a little bit. Yeah, nice and glossy. I'm not seeing any bonus tracks on this. And of course we've got, I'm just going to check if there are any booklets included. There's no booklet included with the first one that I can see. It's just the CD itself. On the second one, I do notice there's a CD and a booklet. But before I get to that, we'll get to the inside gatefold. These were taken by Linda. Various little locations, I think. Certainly here, I think that was somewhere in England. Of course, this is kind of nice to see the artwork there. Before we get to the compact disc itself, again, I don't have the vinyl version just yet. I probably will at some point, maybe. Here we go. We got the booklet right here. There we go, so the camera can adjust on that. I just want to see if there's anything extra with the booklet. Now the booklet doesn't exactly fold out, it's more like a poster. So, what do we get with the poster? So we only get lyrics for a couple of the oh, here we go. Nope, my mistake. There we go. We get lyrics for the songs on the album itself, right here, even on the back. I'm just going to read the back, just to make sure. All photographs by Linda McCartney, of course. 2022 copyright. Original release, 1980. Yeah, so nice little poster. You get the lyrics with it, which is nice. Again, I highly recommend the lyrics book itself, of course. That has a lot more information, but it's good to have the lyrics with that. Let's see what the actual compact disc looks like. Again, I'm not expecting these to be really different from any other artwork that we've got, although, actually, this is a nice little pleasant surprise right here. Parlophone McCartney 2. Now this says produced 2011. 2011, but of course, as we can see right here, has the track listing right here, EMI. Actually kind of nice to have, really. Parlophone, they're the company over in England. Over here it would be currently Capitol Records, I believe, is what Paul returned to. I know for a brief time he was with Columbia Records between about 1979 to 1984. Prior to that it was Capitol Records. And I think prior to the most recent Capitol Records re-signing, I know he was with the Here music label. That was the Starbucks music label. Between Memory Almost Full in 2007 and I think by the time the New album, as in the album titled New in 2013, which is not a new album anymore, came out, I think he had gone back to Capitol. I know by the time of Egypt Station in 2018, he was back on the Capitol label. They've signed him probably for the rest of his career. But very nice to have, nice and glossy. Again, just good to have. Let's see what McCartney 3 holds. I'm not expecting anything different. And in fact, we really don't quite get anything different. You've probably seen my review of McCartney 3, and if you haven't seen the review, check it out. Definitely check it out. Please do. You'll get to see some of the different variations. Right here. Right here, that's the back cover. And the booklet, we'll get to that real quick. Made in Rockdown. Now again, the booklet, it's just very much the same as the standard. I like the green cover for the Target version. It's a cool little photo right there. No bonus tracks, but I really enjoy it. This is not the Target version, this is more the standard version that came out. So that's it really for the albums, and let's just check out the photos real quick. Let's see what came with this. So we got the case right here. Oh yeah, some nice photos that come through. You get, this is for McCartney right here. You get the back right there. You get this for McCartney 2. You can see that we've got post No Dreams. Very cool. Circa 1979, 1980. The photograph. Finally, what we get. Yes, I'm wearing the Star Wars t-shirt, I know. McCartney 3 right here. Kind of a cool little photo. These are exclusive to the set. Get a little description on the back. You know, so certainly nice to have. I give it a good B as far as having this set. Again, not essential. I mean, you're really only getting the photos as the bonus content, but you know, still very nice to have. I figured I'd go ahead and get it. Why not? It was sitting there. I was on vacation, and especially paired with the poster, it makes for another great memory going down to Cape Cod. So that's it for this week. Just thank you all to everybody for the subscriptions and the likes and the follows. Really appreciate the current subscribers and the new subscribers out there. Please check out all my content. Did anybody else out there get this? I want to get your takes if you actually purchased this. Before I go, I just wanted to make sure again, please give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I appreciate bringing the content. And we got some more content coming your way, so I'll see everybody next week. Until then, be safe. Take care, everybody. Bye.